Welcome back. I'm Shaq and we got ourselves a new video. A lady on this podcast said that she wouldn't delete her social media unless she got married. But the man she had a baby with, she denied his proposal. That doesn't sound like a setup. I don't know what it is. I mean, that dark air back there, that's unsettling. Y'all know I have a fear that in dark areas, Paula Deen is gonna walk up on me. Like right there, I just thought I seen her.
Hey y'all, welcome to What's Cooking with Paula Deen.
I think we can all agree that if you have a baby by a guy and then you continue dating him, 9 times out of 10 you should get married. I would say 10 times out of 10 you should get married. Especially if you post them on your social media. Just marry him. She gets mad and it goes left. It always goes left. But hold up, you just hitting this video needs to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. And in the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just to let me know that it's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
So a question for you, Jada.
That's gonna be a
really
clip.
just all we're speaking about is the security. Because you said that, well, a man, well, yeah, I could kind of go on these podcasts and, you know, do what I want because my man is secure. And you're saying that,
I'm not doing what I want though. I'm just talking from my perspective as a confident woman that has a man.
Yeah, my question is very simple. That man pays all the bills and does all of that. So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What if he said, I don't want you doing no more podcasts. I don't want you posting anything on Instagram, and I want you to delete your Instagram. Would you do it?
I've done it, but not deleted my Instagram. But I've been inactive on the page when we were having rifts.
Okay.
Issues in our relationship. He's had my password. He's had my location, my code.
Okay, so you're fine with getting rid of all of your social media to keep your man?
If we were married, but not my boyfriend, and he understands that.
Oh.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
You like it, then you need to put a
Okay, so you would only get rid of. So here's the thing, right? So here's where the logic fell is because you have to apply
just as much
to.
As he does for me. I'm not a bum, so let's also understand that.
Triggered.
Because anytime I need to step up, I'm there too. So that's why we have that understanding.
I got it. I'm not saying that. I see you on podcasts. I know you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, call you any names.
No, I'm just.
But here's where the logic fell is, right? Because we all spoke about it. So men, when they want sex, they have to put their best foot forward and to apply to that woman's job, show her a good experience, raise her up. One, they have to meet even a standard, even to get the woman's attention. Now, you've been having sex with this man. You gave him a kid, which is very good. Respect to both of y'all. Y'all got kids. This is a good thing. No one's trying to crap on it, right? But all I'm saying is, now, there's a reason for him not giving you a ring.
I've been proposed to.
And you said no to it?
Haven't you seen? Have I not been proposed to?
Girl, he sent me the ring to approve it.
Thank you.
So
Why?
Again, there's levels to women.
No, this is real good. So he proposed to you.
Yes,
and you said
you
no.
You want to have a quick answer. You want to have a quick answer.
No, but you said no to the proposal.
I get how this podcast goes.
No, it's totally fine. Did you say no to the proposal?
Because of yes, I did actually.
Okay.
You can't say criteria like I won't delete my Instagram unless you marry me. And then when he attempts to marry you, you say, no. This isn't the right time. It looks like you're just using him. If he is taking care of you, he is being a good father. What's more of the criteria you want? Oh yeah, man, you gotta make sure you polish and shine those toenails because I can't marry if you don't do that. So I'm staying on Instagram and I'm showing my goodies, my goodies, all these goodies. She got a sick reputation of showing the goodies. I make myself laugh.
Fact that you said no to the proposal, that wasn't your first option. He's not your first option. That's a fact.
Again, I have
if
my
you
best
truly
friend
love
here,
this man, you would have said yes.
No,
any
you
woman
want
that
women
loves
to
a man would say
accept
yes to that
anything.
relationship.
You are probably accustomed to a certain level. I'm trying to tell you something.
Chat knows.
A man has to work for a woman just as well.
No, the ball is in his court.
I don't have to accept anything a man has to offer.
Well,
you want.
He don't really gotta work for it if you had his kid. You're the one now saying that, hey, yo, I had your kid. You should marry me now. Like, you gave him the gift he wants. Why you like him marrying you as a gift? That's not how that works.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Right? I'm not crazy, right?
Want certain things offered and I want certain things offered.
Got you.
So when we meet in that place where we're both getting what we feel is going to be good for both of us, then cool. He's an amazing man and I will marry him. But again, I'm not going to rush into something where I don't know. I'm not going to divorce.
But you just said that,
That is
you would
okay.
delete your Instagram if he wanted to.
I said if
you
I'm
were
married, yes.
So you
We're
don't
not
even want a
married.
marriage from this man.
I didn't say that. You're creating this because
But he proposed to you. You said no.
You got it. You got it, babe.
What?
It's okay.
He proposed to you. You said no. That means that you're
Trust
not
me,
getting.
you're right.
He's not your first option. You
Okay,
had better choices.
then you're right.
And
Then
somewhere
guess
deep
what?
down,
I don't know if that's what that means, but I do know this. If he offered to marry you, got down and tried to marry you, and you said no, you did say he ain't the best option.
Nobody likes you.
You did say that. I don't know if you got fishes in the sea over there, Miss Jada, you know, Miss Brazilian Weave. But you did say he ain't the best, which hurts. That hurts. And you had a kid with him, so still, you're crazy.
on the
If that's
side,
what
you
you feel-
probably know you could do better.
If that's what you feel, then you're right.
I mean, if any girl says no after a man gets on one knee and proposes to you, if a woman say no, come on, bro, she don't really love you like that.
So
That's the
that is
logical
a
answer.
Okay,
Okay,
you know
then-
what? I can't even change your mind, and I don't want to change your mind. That's on you and your situation,
I
your
got you.
relationship.
I'll give you the
have
benefit of the doubt.
no-
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because you
You're
did say
correct.
something.
You're correct.
You said that. You did say something that was good. You said that. Well, no. The ball is still in a woman's court. Well, you didn't say that per se, but you said no. Like, yeah, he still has to meet certain standards within the relationship that we're even having for me to say yes to the ring, right? So you're kind of proving my point with your answer. The fact that you have a kid by him, you're giving up sex to him, but he's still
don't know
not.
what
He
I'm
still has
doing.
to meet a metric.
The door. That's ridiculous. Oh no. Yeah. The guy who's taking care of you. I believe y'all are staying together. So let's just say that. Y'all staying together. He takes care of you. He will have a kid by him. Y'all aren't sleeping together. It's like she want us all to be children. You know, as a child, my mom was able to convince me every time she left the house, she was going to see a man about a dog, a horse, or a cat, right? You know, if she says something like that to me now, you know what would happen? She would walk out of the house knowing that I lost a little bit of love for her because she's a liar. Like you. You're a liar.
For you to say yes to a relationship tells me that he's not your first option. He's not your
Actually,
first choice.
That's just what you want it to fit whatever
You want another-
you believe. That's not true.
I mean, that pretty much
That is my only
is the
choice. That is
answer.
my first choice. What I'm telling you is, if I'm going to lock in with someone for the rest of my life,
You did.
I am not going to be
Yeah.
with the person that we haven't figured out all of our the way we handle conflict, the way we
It's very simple.
Go through-
Follow his lead.
Great. So have your woman follow your lead and get married and tell me how it goes, and that's it. That's the only
mean,
way
that's
to
how it
understand
goes.
if you're correct. You
You know you had a child by him, right? You don't know how he handles conflict. You had a child by him. You don't know if you want to lock in forever with him. You already did. You have a kid. She's saying all this like she didn't do it already. Oh.
are incorrect. You haven't even had the experience yourself.
Follow the man's lead.
You
follow the man's
continue
lead.
to talk about
So,
things you don't have the experience on, and you're
I mean, you don't
How you know
know the
that?
experience I
You
have.
haven't
but
been married. You said that.
I mean, you don't know what experience
You
I
said
have.
that yourself,
I
though.
haven't said
Well,
anything on this
I
podcast
got-
in regards to that. But I'll let you go in a second. All I'm saying is this, Jada, and it's not to come at you. I'm just making a logical conclusion,
come at
right?
me.
He proposed to you, got on one knee. You said no. That means that he's inadequate to some degree because you don't feel like he's worthy of being in a committed
And what I'm telling
marriage
you
to.
is that you're
That has to be
correct
true.
You're correct if you want to be correct. I don't have to.
Sweet Jesus.
You can feel however you feel.
Okay.
I have
All right,
my
fair enough.
relationship.
What you
It is
say?
what it is.
You want to say
I was
something?
just gonna say that. I mean, I know, when you get married and everything, and it's supposed to change something, but I mean, it's the same perspective as there's some lines in the middle of the street that's dividing the street, and it's just paint. So my question would be, why do you think that you have to wait until you get married, or to, like, why is that the thing?
Because
for you to delete your Instagram if you want you to.
For example, I've been recently, like not recently, but I've been, rebaptized. We've been working on our religion. I've been doing certain things, and I've just been following more, God's way. And that's just me.
You are a sinner. So you're just gonna judge me? Oh no, I'm not judging you. What I'm saying is you're going to hell.
I think God's way would tell you to marry that man. I'll be honest with you. God's way would be like, you have a kid by him, right? Y'all still stay together? If your answer is yes, I'm pretty sure God would say, you supposed to be married. Right now, you two are being heathens. You're being heathens.
I don't have to explain to man that's not in my relationship why we chose to do it the way we did, and why I chose at that time that it wasn't the right time.
He didn't chose that. Yeah, you chose that. You said no to the ring, to the marriage.
So if there's things that need to be handled before I decide that I'm going to lock in with someone forever, because for me that's what it is, then that's what I'm going to do. And if I'm going to make changes before I stand before God and my family and the values that I've placed in for myself and my family, I have to make sure this is the perfect partner for me. That doesn't mean that he's inadequate. That doesn't mean that he's not doing things right. But that means that there are certain things in our relationship that can be better. So
is
until then,
of that stuff yours?
Both of ours.
On you? Okay.
Both of ours.
Okay.
And again, when you marry somebody, you're accepting everything they have going on, and he's accepting everything I have going on. We're accepting each other's families. We're accepting everything with each other. And that's how I personally feel. My success is based on me, and every situation is different. My success is based on however he and I feel, and it's gonna be whatever God wants it to be.
But to wrap this up, we was talking about insecurity. You said that, well, he's not insecure because, he kind of allows me to go on a podcast and do as I please as far as that is concerned. I would say that the fact that he proposed to you and you said no, he's an insecure man for staying with you. Because any man, if you propose to a woman, you get down on one knee when the courts don't benefit you, when he's making more money than you, which you concluded to. So therefore, he would have the burden. He would have the burden.
That is your assumption.
He would have more of a financial burden on him by committing to you.
Okay.
And he still did that, and you said no. That means that he's an insecure man. I'm not saying that.
This is your podcast, but what you're not going to do is be disrespectful.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm
not going to bow down to any man but my man. So
at
the end of the day, yes, you're saying that because of what you believe to make him an insecure man makes him an insecure man, and that's not the case.
Any guy.
So what I'm saying to you. Is because of the circumstances at that time.
If you propose to a woman, right? If you propose to a woman,
that's you.
If you propose to a woman, no, I'm telling you how men feel. I'm not even speaking about you.
Not all men. My man don't feel the way you feel, and not for nothing.
You think that we are very simple. We're very simple creatures.
But based off of a lot of the conversations that you've had,
let me finish.
Ma'am, you on podcasts, like relationship podcasts, right? You do the same thing everyone else do. You tell people what the other people are thinking, unless you don't be on podcasts. Maybe you just sit there while everybody else is talking. Because I'll let you know right now, if I literally asked you to marry me, we have a kid together, I take care of you, I make more money than you. If I ask you to marry me and you say no, we're done. We're done. The only thing going through my head is this ungrateful heifer. Only thing going through my head is those words. Ungrateful heifer. Heifer ungrateful. My mama told me not to talk to these ungrateful heifers. Only words. That's wild that you're saying what you're saying. And you be on podcasts. You probably be on podcasts with a Keita lady.
How dare you? She's a nice lady.
Let me ask him a question real quick, and then I'll get to you.
You can ask him, but like
Ease and Jermel, if you got on one knee to a woman after going through having a baby, just going through life, and you providing for her, you giving her security, the ups and downs and all of that, and you see something in this woman, you like, baby, I love you, it's you. And you know how the courts is. You risking a lot. You put all your money on the line, half of your money on the line, and that woman says no, and you still stay with her after that, You would tell me that who would have more security? So insecurities is the lack of confidence. I would say the person that has a lack of confidence is the person that stays with that woman that said no to him.
Yeah, I would have left. Like, what? We done been through all this.
We done been through all this? What?
But based off of the conversations that we've had, like maybe they don't believe in working. Like I see different. So for
you can
example,
work through a multitude of things, but like marriage is that ultimate thing, and you said no to it.
Yeah, I think if we was in a relationship and I proposed, I must have felt like this was the time. I felt something from the person,
and she crushed
you. She says no. I think I would probably be. I'm not. It takes a lot for me. It would take a lot for me to do that in the first place.
As well.
So I probably would be hurt.
But to say that the person is insecure because of that,
no, not because of that. I'm saying the person that stays will be an insecure man. So we're talking about insecurity in this entire conversation. Let's make it concise.
Specific. You don't know the reason. You don't know how the proposal went. You don't know why the
reasons don't matter when it comes to that.
Yeah, but
he proposed. He said, "Baby, half of me is I'm giving you half of me."
This is why it's difficult to talk to you, because what you don't understand is that I have male friends and I have very successful people that are in my circle that I have conversations with, and it sucks because us as Black and brown people, we have these conversations and it's not
what
cool.
Conversations are you?
Y'all have conversations. You have conversations with Keita or those other people that be on those podcasts saying stuff like, just because you had a kid with the guy don't mean, first off, you ain't lowering your standards based off of what we finding out. You're not lowering your standards with him. You won't tell anybody why you won't marry him, which is crazy. Why you won't tell anybody? Is it because if you told somebody now you have to get married if the guy meet them standards? First off, he met almost any other lady's standards. You're not special. Triggered. Oh God. And then she said you don't know how he proposed. Would he propose to you at a McDonald's? I ain't gonna lie to you. If he met all those other standards, proposing you at McDonald's, it's kind of unique. It's kind of unique. I wouldn't expect a man to do it. I propose to you. I put your ring in the toilet when you go pee, and I say, "Ta-da! Will you marry me, baby?" Reach in the toilet and grab that for me.
You guys
I have conversations with married people, successful people. A lot of
and
the
that's
people
the
that
problem right there, because
that I have
that's the problem right there.
But why are you getting upset about it? I'm just telling you my part, and you're cutting me off, and you're not even letting me finish. So when I get advice from certain people, and then I compare the difference, it's sad because something that you're gonna tear another Black man down and say that he has to be insecure. When I
didn't tear him down.
That's basically what
that's not tearing him down.
You know what? It's okay. Just forget it, because I know what y'all about to do. So just go do it.
No,
and we can end it, and it is what it is.
That's the problem. Just telling the truth. Hold on, that's the problem when it comes to women. Women care
accountability,
too much. No, that's not what I'm gonna say. Women care too much about what their friends say or what society says.
I'm telling
women, hold on, let me finish. You guys cannot. I'm telling. All right, if Gianna liked such and such, right, but all her girls are like, "Oh, why you talking to him? Don't do that. You could do better." Most likely, she's gonna listen to him. I'm just using Gianna as an example, but that's how girls are. You guys cannot. When it comes to guys or most decisions, you guys care too much about what your friends think. If I like a girl and Cooley thinks I can do better, but if I like her, I'm not gonna listen to Cooley because I don't because no outside opinion can't tell me who I can like or who I should date or who I should not date. Women,
you heard me wrong. I'm sorry that you heard me wrong.
I'm just saying, okay,
I need to know what you said, because he might be slightly off. You did say you talk to rich people, women, Black men, all type of people, and y'all compare, which means you're comparing. You did say that. He said it's true, but I don't know if that's what you were saying. But it kind of felt like it. It kind of felt like you were saying that. It's just that you didn't let all the words out.
Which is the ultimate sacrifice, and you said no to it. That's crazy. Like that's what I'm talking about. That dude, any guy that still stays,
it doesn't matter.
You have to lack some confidence. Like, oh well, baby, please.
Well, how about
like,
just don't speak on it? How about we just move on and we can go to a different subject?
I was just saying the chat wanted it. The chat wanted it. I didn't want it. I didn't want to do it.
Let's just move on, because I can't expect you to understand.
We can move on. I agree. We should move on.
Big screen. Yeah. It feels bad that we had to go at the dude about it. It don't feel bad at all. They were correct. That dude has to be some type of insecure or think that I need this woman.
I love him so much. I love him so much.
I know you do.
If he has more money than you, if he is in shape, if he had a kid by you, and he's taking care of you, and he's Black, So I'll remember that. He's black. Your standards is too high. Unless you only making $50 a week and he making $80 a week. Okay, I can kind of understand that. I can kind of understand why you got, no, you got a kid together. Y'all do need to get together. Y'all need to do something. So never mind, I take that back.
It's not fair. That is not fair!
What's this thing about modern people acting like you gotta reach these standards that I'm comparing to everybody else for us to get married, but not for that dingaling to produce a baby?
Gators better be using jimmies.
If you have a baby with this person, I believe the standards for that person should drop drastically because you're already there. The only thing you should be careful, lady, is if he is, knocking your head between washer and dryer. That should be the only thing you're thinking about. But everything else, no. He did what he needed to do. They're right. You're crazy. I would have dumped your like a long time ago. God damn. But yeah, this was the video. I thought it was a very interesting video, especially coming from a lady who be on podcasts, who I'm very sure hangs out with the Keita lady. So.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, man.